Hello and welcome to another edition of Unclecthulu Reviews. Today I'm doing an unboxing, and what I'm going to do is unbox 3 Napoleonic plastic miniature boxes, show you what you get in the box, and hopefully show the difference between Perry Miniatures, Warlord Games and Victrix. Because one of the things we often get seen on forums is people asking, what's the difference, is it compatible, what do you get in the box? So in front of us I've got 3 boxes. I've got the Perry British Line Infantry, the Warlord Peninsular War Line Infantry, and Victrix French Napoleonic Infantry. So what I'm going to do is open up each box, show you what you get in it, and show the different sprue options. So start off with the Perry's box. So what do you get in the box? Now straight away I've taken out the rifleman sprues in this. I used them for some I did some rifle battalions basically, but I haven't got around to finishing off the British infantry. So you've got 3 line sprues, and what this is a British infantry battalion in firing line. You're also getting 2 sets of heads in there. You're getting the stovepipe shakos and the Belgian shakos, so you can do the Peninsular War or the Waterloo campaign. So all the models there basically come with either loading at port or firing. You're also getting in the box command frame, so you can do a colour party, 2 officers, 2 standards, a drummer, sergeant bits, and again you've got the choice of shakos or the bicorn hats that the officers wore in the Peninsula. Also included in the box is a set of bases, which is pretty good. Only the 4 big square ones in the corners are ones I generally use for my battalions, and I kind of need at least 5 of them and 2 of the small ones for battalions. I do 24 men battalions, and you're getting 40 figures in the box, 36 infantry and 4 riflemen. You also get a wee uniform guide and some standards as well. So like I say, I really like the Perry miniatures. The inclusion of the riflemen's, we added bonus. Like I said, I don't have those. They're 2 sprues with 2 riflemen on each. See on the back of the box. Dead simple assembly instructions as well. So that's your Perry miniatures. Now this is a Warlord Games plastic box. Straight away you got 36 hard plastic and metal 28mm British Line Infantry models. Now this was £20 when it came out. Warlord Games has repackaged their models into 24 boxes, 24 in a box, and that's because Black Powder generally uses 24 men battalions. So let's open it up and see what you get in the box. Okay, so big pile of stuff there. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 5-man plastic sprues. Now the Warlord plastic Napoleonic infantry are all matching. Actually, I've got something up there. I've got a broken musket. Nothing a bit of glue can't fix. I've got 6 stovepipe shakos, a bear head, 5 backpacks, infantry marching. Got a couple of wings to turn them into light infantry or grenadiers, so I've got 6 of those sprues. Another booklet talking about Peninsular War Line Infantry. With quite a nice set of flags on the back. And then you've got the metal command. So there should be 6 guys in here. So straight away we've got our Pioneer Sergeant. We've got that's a sergeant, an ensign, quite a nice looking officer. Really like metals in that you get some really nice one-off castings. Can't really achieve that so well in plastic. Another ensign, a drummer, And we're also getting flags and different heads as well. So that's the metal components. So that's the Warlord plastics. Now, I found with the Warlord plastics, it's probably not the most exciting having 6 models marching. However, what I found was they painted up really quickly, really easily. And I've certainly used a lot of the Warlord plastics to bulk out my French infantry. And now we've got a box of Victrix. So I think I've taken the flags and the rules out because it's simple fast player rules. 8 regimental flags. I think I've already taken them out of this box. Now I've actually got these. I'm just going to paint them white and use them as Spanish in the Peninsular War, to be honest. I do like my uniforms looking there or thereabouts, but I'm not too choosy about exact details. So as you see, it's a big box. It's 60 models, and I bought this for £21 from Caliber Boots. So yeah, I have taken the flag sheets out. So there we're having it. The sprues. So we've got the bodies on one end, which are a whole host of rifle arms. And I think all the sprues are the same. This doesn't look the same. Oh, this looks like a command sprue with an officer's jacket in it. So what I found with the Victrix is there's a lot of details, a lot of options to make. However, it becomes a bit fiddly. And whilst there is a lot of options and things to make, sometimes, like the kneeling down guys, I didn't quite like them. But once you finish the Victrix set, you have an amazing amount of bits and pieces left. So they're the boxes. Oh, there you go. There's and the command sprue there. Hopefully you can see we've got grenadier heads. That's quite a nice touch. Like I say, Victrix is probably the best for sheer number of bits and parts on the sprues. I find the models a wee bit fiddly to make up. Warlord's probably got the least amount of options, as you've seen. Quite simple to make up, quite simple to paint. Perrys, I think, strike a nice balance between the two. Certainly the French line have a lot of marching as your standard one, but you also get some skirmishes and rifle poses and firing poses. Now, the other question get asked a lot is, how compatible are they? So these are some models that I've painted already. It's a Perry's command group. That's some Perry's infantry loading. And this is Victrix marching. So actually the Warlord marching. So as you see there, the Warlord infantry are physically bigger than the Perrys. Actually, once they're on bases, and I think as long as the bases are together, it doesn't make too much of a difference. I tend to keep the same manufacturers in the same battalions. Certainly on the table, they don't look so different. And I've also got, there you go, that's the Perry's rifleman I was talking about. So yeah, overall, I think best bang for your buck is the Victrix stuff. Easiest to paint is the Warlord. Best overall, probably is the Perry's. However, if you're doing British, having everybody in a firing line probably is not the best. So like I say, for my British, I've certainly used Warlord for marching battalions, and I've used the Perry's for firing battalions. So hopefully that's showed you what you get in the box and the difference between the manufacturers. And I look forward to seeing you again. Thanks for watching. This has been another Unclecthulu Reviews.